got the bike into storage. It's actually a lot better than I expected. Also got to replace the plastics and some other parts and stuff, but overall it's pretty good. It's really not that bad, so it shouldn't be too hard. I'll probably make some videos working on it, but I'm not sure. I'll find out as I go. Alright, so I've been messing around with this for a little bit, trying to figure out what all needs done and everything. Obviously I'm going to need a new chain, so I'm going to replace the sprockets with it as well, just because. But for right now, my main problem is getting it to turn over. Obviously the battery's still fine and stuff, but I'm going to set the phone down and try to start it just to give you a little idea of what it sounds like. See, it's super close to starting, but it's not fully grabbing, so it might be something with the fuel pump. I'm going to try using some starter fluid, see if that helps it, and then if not, figure out from there. So I've been fucking with the bike a lot lately, and I put in a brand new fuel pump and everything, replaced that, got the battery charged because it was only at 40%, so I went and got that charged, and still couldn't get it to start. So I took it apart more, and I found out that the fuel pump relay up here was bad, so I took these. I just took some headphone wires and did that, and when I put it in here, it's hard to do with one hand, but if I get it right, you can hear the pump prime, which tells me I just need to replace the relay, and then it should be good. It should be running. I'm still waiting on the fairing bolts to come in, but after that it should be pretty much done. Just got to clean it up, and it should be good. So I'm here working on the bike again. I got the back fairings put on, and now of course all of a sudden the lights don't want to work, so I have to figure out what's causing that. I just took the upper stay off because I have to replace that. See, it's broken, so I had to get a new one so that the front fairings will fit properly, otherwise they're loose on one side. I have to get a new headlight because that is also broken. But once the fuel pump relay comes in and those two parts, it should be everything. I'm also waiting on a stand, but that's just convenience. It's not like necessary right now. I'll just have to get those new parts put on, put the new relay in, and if that gets it running, then we're good there. I'll just have to put the rest of the fairings on, and I should be good, but it's always easier said than done, and that's the fairing kit, so it's gonna be pretty fun and a lot of work, but that's currently where I'm at right now. Definitely gonna have to replace the fluids and stuff because they look horrible, but I'm making progress. Okay, so I brought the R6 here, and I thought after we replaced the ECU and it didn't change, the whole bike died. So I'm thinking something's wrong with the stator and the rectifier and stuff, so I figured maybe I'll try to push start it, which actually worked. Like as soon as I pushed it a little bit, I turned the kill switch on and immediately heard the fuel pump prime. Problem is, I am for some reason leaking gas. So now I gotta figure out what's wrong with that. But I heard the fuel pump prime and everything, but it still doesn't start. So I think there's no spark too. So now I gotta check the spark plugs. But that lets me know that like there's something wrong with either the stator or the rectifier. So I'm gonna have to replace one of those or both, which is gonna be a big pain in the ass. But at least I narrowed it down and figured it out. So I gotta check the spark plugs now, the stator, rectifier, and figure out why I'm leaking gas. But At least I finally got the fuel pump to prime. I'm starting to figure this out. Okay, so damn, I'm super happy now. So I realized that one of the hoses wasn't connected for the fuel pump, so that's why it was spraying gas everywhere and leaking. I got that connected, tried again, and I finally got it to start. I took a video of it, but my face is in it, so I can't show it. But I'm super fucking happy now. I got it to start. So I don't know, maybe it's just because it sat so long before I got it, and that's why it wasn't working, and it just needed a little push. I'm hoping that's all it was. And maybe once it rides around a little bit, it'll kind of charge back up. But so now I gotta change all the fluids, get all the new fairings put on, make sure the lights and stuff work, and then I should be good. But I finally figured it out after changing a bunch of stuff. It was really annoying, but I got it running, so I'm pretty happy about that. And now I just got to do what's left on it. But I'm just glad I finally got it running. I'll start it up, I guess. Okay, of course. Now that I did that, well, I'll just have to push it a little bit more. But anyways, yeah, I finally got it running. So I think it just needs to be able to like move around a little bit and kind of charge back up, and then it should be good, hopefully. But I'll figure it out. Okay, so I just got off of work. It's clearly nighttime, it's pretty dark. So I got these lights. But this is where I'm at. I got most of it put on. I finally got the air ducts and the pieces I need for it. So now I just gotta put those in, get this all put together, then I can put the sides on, and it should be done. I'll just have to get it inspected and then I'll be good to go. But I just want to do a quick little update, and I'm gonna put the finishing touches on.
So I don't give a fuck about what anybody's saying right now.